welcome. The intention of this meditation is to help your body and mind to exist in a state that's free of chronic pain, to exist in a state of peace, ease, and well-being. Whatever you want to call the beautiful state in which your body feels healthy, relaxed, vibrant, alive, how it existed before pain took over. I'm going to take you through an exercise that will give permission to your central nervous system, your brain, to reboot, to allow it to stop being oversensitized, to let it rest, restore, and rejuvenate, and go back to giving you signals of pain at the right time rather than all the time. Yes, your pain, well, it's all in your head. And I say that in the most loving, caring way possible. Your brain creates all those signals that present as pain in various parts of your body. So let's help it reboot. We're going to do this with a guided meditation, a 1 to 6 minute meditation. I'm going to ask you to focus on each of your 5 senses as well as kinesthetic awareness. It's said that each of your senses are associated to a specific part of your brain. So we're going to kindly stimulate each of these areas for 1 minute to remind them of what it's like to exist in a state of quiet bliss. With practice, with kind repetition, your nervous system will find its way back to living in a state of balance, allowing your body to feel great again. Before we start, I'm going to preview what I will ask you to do and focus on. The full meditation is made up of 6 1-minute segments. Each 1-minute segment could be a meditation on their own. You can take 1 minute here and there during the day to help your body and mind heal. You can progress from 1 minute and 1 sense per day to all 6 spread out during the day, to then combining 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 senses in one sitting. Of course, you will practice this on a regular basis when you start to feel the benefits, and you'll be sold on the fact that this simple practice can lead to a more balanced state of being. That's priceless and worth your potential kind of out of your comfort zone effort. So the meditation is going to be something like this. For each sense, I'm going to ask you to think of it. Think, imagine, feel, and remember. So this is how it goes. For sight, I want you to think of, imagine, feel, remember the most beautiful sight you've ever seen. For sound, well, what's the most lovely, moving, pleasant sound you've ever heard? For taste, well, what's the greatest taste you've ever experienced or had? Whatever taste has had the greatest effect on you. For the sense of smell, well, what smell does it for you? You know what I mean. For touch, oh, how amazing it feels to be touched. Or what do you love to touch? Can you imagine it? Can you think of it? Can you feel it? Can you remember it? Kinesthetic awareness, that might not be as obvious, but it's all about remembering all the sensations that your body feels while in pain-free movement. Athletes use this training method on a regular basis. They see themselves in their mind's eye moving flawlessly with all the right energy while they execute their stunt or their movement. Those who use this technique during recovery from an injury are found to be able to return to competing at the same level that they left off at, even if they could not physically practice. How powerful is that? Can you imagine yourself moving in a pain-free, flawless way? So I want you to know that you're normal if your mind doesn't quiet down without a fight during the meditation. You may find that it may even go into hyperdrive as you do this the first few times. Quieting our body and mind takes practice and kind patience. When you find that your mind shifts away from the intended focus, please don't judge yourself. Just notice that you've shifted then make the decision to return to the meditation. Don't be surprised if you find yourself going down memory lane and triggering some emotions. Don't try to stop them. Don't ignore them. You may even have some wonderful breakthroughs because of those memories and those emotions. This is all part of the healing process. Let it happen. I'm going to ask you to start by settling down in any position that offers you the least body aches or sensations as possible. So it's okay to stand, sit, lie down, whatever's best for you. There's no one size fits all kind of position. I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes so that you can minimize being distracted and so that you can focus on the visualization and the creation of the sensations along the way. Then you're going to give your body permission to quiet down. You're going to take some deep breaths to release any nervous energy, and you're going to begin to breathe deeply and slowly. And I'm going to ask you to notice your in-breath and your out-breath and see if you can gently slow those down. All right, it's time for you to meditate. It's time for you to benefit from this amazing meditation. I'm going to ask you to select the meditation and then enjoy.